Hi everyone. So our topic is all about development and implementation of file security using Raspberry Pi with an advanced encryption standard or AES algorithm. So for our motivation, so we have here, so the information security is one of the most important considerations for most institutions that store essential information. So which means keeping records or files safe from undesirable individuals who can easily access them. So in addition, so cryptography is theoretically the science of encrypting and decrypting data. Okay? So in our problem, so in today's world, so deleting files that were not intended to be deleted or unexpectedly corrupting files that you had saved from your storage device is a common problem for which different schools do not offer solutions. So which may delay project and activity submissions. So it will either require the creation of a new file or it will be a hassle. Okay, so with this, many students encounter this scenario, so they might inquire about and search for their files, so which the MIS office checks and monitors because our students must send their work to the teacher's computer via the network during the laboratory activity. So because of a ton of admittance to the educator's PC, so different understudies might duplicate change and supplant a few records. So the researcher devises a strategy to incorporate a web-based storage device for files with the easy upload, download, and sharing security to avoid this issue. So the researchers conducted this study to care for the understudies' concerns additionally. So the researcher used the AES 256-bit encryption algorithm. Okay. So for the research work, so for this one, so system architecture of file security using Raspberry Pi with AES encryption. Okay, so the concept of the study, so presented in Figure 1, shows the electronic devices the student will use to upload their files. So first, the student must use their computers to connect to the local host internet and log in to their created account. So then the files will be uploaded directly to the Raspberry Pi 4 with AES encryption to 56 bits. Okay. So the researchers presented the process. Okay, on this one. So we have the AES steps process flow. So with the advanced encryption standard works during encryption and decryption as their foundation for developing the system's software implementation and hardware. Okay, so we have here the plain text and then it will go into the process of round key and then sub bytes and then shift rows and then mixed columns. So each round of this algo is uh, they need to apply okay the sub bytes, shift rows and then the mixed columns. Okay, in order for this algorithm to at least encrypt and decrypt. Okay, so with this, okay, so before the functions begin, so again, the plain text and encryption keys, okay, must be converted into the same hex format. So all plain text values and encryption keys must be stored in the state arrays, and it can generate a key every 10 rounds as discussed. Okay, so to make the encryption possible, so the researchers implemented the system. So the researchers developed a method for the application of the AES using the hardware-based implementation on Raspberry Pi to secure files on the server. So the researchers used the Raspberry Pi 4 microcomputer that serves as the file server of the institution. So it is connected via wireless LAN for the computer to the Raspberry Pi 4 and configured carefully the synchronized information, okay, as shown in figure 8. So the container is a file storage server for the uploaded files with AES encryption. So to complete the entire system, uh, s- software that encrypts the files were also developed and fully implemented. Okay, so in order for the student to log to at least upload the file securely, so they need to at least log in to their account. Okay, then afterwards, so here are there the student user dashboard. Okay, so allows the student allows to view, manage all their documents. Okay, for example, the student can work, review, and update their uploaded files. Okay, then so the student can also upload their file. Okay, then the student will need to choose or will need to click the file upload, and then the user will upload as uh, this one. Okay, then afterwards, the status or update of the file while uploading the system create an encryption key for the file. So afterwards, so while the file is uploading, so it will the AES encryption algorithm so needs to process for that encryption. Okay. Then afterwards, so uploading file in progress. Okay, so we have here, and then so after uploading the file, so successfully uploaded an encrypted file. So we have here a message. Then the file, okay, also can download the same account uploaded the file. So meaning other students may not be able to download that since they use a different login. Okay, so it's up to the student to upload the file if he or she may share that to her or to his colleagues. Okay, then so in this case, so the uploaded file can now be shared with the teachers. Okay, so the teacher can now view their activity or project. Okay, so for our results and discussion. Okay, so finally, the researchers had come up with a study that combines Raspberry Pi and AES 256-bit encryption algorithm that will secure a file through the network, so as shown in the figure. Okay, we so, and describes the development to come up with the functional study. So, the first one is integration of a device for file storage server using Raspberry Pi 4, and then the student is required to use their computer and then connect to the local host connection from the router to gain access to the Raspberry Pi. So the Raspberry Pi serves as our storage with the security of the uploaded files from the students upon login to their account. Then the second one, design file security using advanced encryption standard or AES. So the researchers used 256-bit AES encryption and decryption process. So once the student successfully logs in to their account, so they have the right to upload any file they want. Then the third one, so the researcher has designed a graphical user interface or GUI using HTML, CSS, and PHP to complete the GUI. Okay, so the purpose of this GUI interface is to give the student an interface to log into their assigned account as presented earlier. Okay, then for our conclusion, so the AES 256-bit will start the process of encryption from the beginning of uploading files with a total of 14 rounds of the process of encryption and the same method of decryption. So the student can now share, upload, and download the files they want. Okay, the student may also know the storage limit to their account. So if the student encounters a problem with their account, so they can immediately approach the MIS office for this scenario. Okay, finally, the study helps the school's laboratory utilization in uploading and downloading the files during the laboratory usage of an institution. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. So that's for our presentation. Thank you very much for having us here.